right, cool. So you say race.
So it brings us to that thing, yeah, race, right? Now, look, at the end of the day, yeah, the way I look at things, right? There's only one race, humanity, right?
Yeah.
But
Fact.
the trouble is, yeah, where we are, especially in this day and age, we look at skin color, right? Now, I was talking to a friend of mine here a while ago, yeah, and he asked me, who do you think is more racist than who, right?
Yeah.
And he's a black fella. And his perception is, I think, well, he's British black fella. His perception is this: black people are more racist.
I beg to differ. I don't know. I'm not quite sure about that. I've met black people that have been racist before, and then I think it's entirely ignorant for a person to say, "Oh, I'm black, I can't be racist." You understand? I met people that have been racist before, but it doesn't mean because we're suffering from that very thing, we have to also practice that very thing. But also, you can understand how it's very hard for you actually not to practice that very thing while you're at the same time suffering from it, with a lot of hatred included in that very same time, all intertwined with that ball. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
I hear you.
Okay, stay with me. But
Yeah,
listen, but I hear when people say that, you understand? But imagine a world when it was in reverse, and then black people were racist to like white people. Would white people be the most racist as well? Wouldn't that be the same case as well?
Yeah, but then he poses the same question as well still. Do you know what I mean? Because look, okay, so let's just reverse history, right? Say for instance, right? You take the globe and you flip it, right? And you take history and you flip it, right? That instead of Africans, it was Europeans. And on the benefiting side, it was Africans, right? I know I'm gonna get a whole lot of beef on this one.
Good,
right?
the more beef the better.
But if it was the other way, right? Then what would we be saying right now? So if it was the Africans enslaving, because look, at the end of the day, yeah,
but the Africans
you have to remember one thing.
But the Africans did also enslave people.
Yeah, but
a lot of people don't know this.
You have to remember one thing. It was not the Europeans that started enslaving Africans. It was the Arabs.
Yeah, I remember.
Slavery started there.
They were up north Arabs. You understand?
Yeah.
Over the space where you now describe. I'm giving you guys a bit of knowledge here. So, ladies and gentlemen, take your pen out and your notebook and start taking notes. Listen, so it was up the area what you call now Algeria, Egypt,
Morocco.
Tunisia, Morocco, and all that.
Yeah.
So they were called the norms. Is it
Yes.
norms? I think do I get that right? So I think it's the norms anyway.
Yeah,
Something like that.
I
Look
don't
it up,
have it.
people. They went across. They're the reason why now they brought soap to Europe. They brought, see all these baths that you guys see, you know, the gladiators going into all these baths, you understand, in the big mansion house and stuff like that. Yeah, that was them. They brought that there. And they brought loads of stuff to Spain specifically. If you still go to Spain, you can still get some histories of it.
But you see, you have to be careful about that as well, yeah? So, look, it goes to influence, right? Where does the influence come from? So, obviously...
Why, do you think that the Arabs influenced the white people for them to enslave?
Yeah, but then, look at the borders, right? So, now, you go back to, what's his name? What's that emperor? Caesar, right?
Caesar, yeah.
His
Was
wife.
this before Caesar? I'm not really good with years.
This is
You would know more than me.
way before that.
Look that up, people. I don't know if that's facts. Jerome is saying it, not me.
This is
that's
way before that, yeah. So Caesar's wife, right? What her name? No, I'm not talking about Caesar the First. I'm talking about what's Caesar man?
You're talking about the emperor, the Roman.
Yeah. No, there's about 3 Caesars.
Were they all connected? Or?
So yeah, of course, it was the royal family. But the fella that was married to Cleopatra.
Yeah.
Right.
I was just about to
now,
say.
Cleopatra.
She was Egyptian, you know.
Cleopatra was African.
Yeah.
Right.
Egyptian descent.
So the point I'm trying to make here, it goes to show that they traveled back and forth into Africa. Now we're talking Europeans.
But that was before. That was way before the whole enslaved thing happened, right?
No, that's
Hold on. Before
yeah, of
obviously
course,
the Caucasian people came through.
It was way before. So, but look, all of this is been happening. Look, okay. So let me give you an example.
So the point you're trying to make. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you. Are you trying to make the point that you can see that there was connection between Europe and Africa back and forth, but
all along.
But you think like somewhere along the way, the Arabs then decided, yo, listen, we're gonna go over, take over there,
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Look, as far as I can see humanity, right? Look at what you call it. Look at the pyramids, right? Look at the history behind the pyramids. They were built on slavery. They had to have slaves to work on the pyramids.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Look, humanity is as cold as we're cold to each other.
All these buildings you see nowadays, they're like tall. You understand? Like I was like, what was I? I was in France. You understand? And in Germany, I see all these buildings. Wow, I wonder how long it took to build all these buildings. You understand? I always think about that. But to get off, not to get off the conversation, just to stay on topic here. Okay, so you think black people are the more racist due to the history?
I'm not saying they're the most racist, right? Because look, now you see, like today, yeah, there's this hashtag thing going on, yeah, Karen, right?
yeah.
You know that Karen thing.
I'm with the hashtag as well.
Are you?
Yeah, I am
100%,
man.
And look, sometimes it's hilarious. Some Karens. I just look. Sometimes some people are just stupid.
Okay.
Some people are just stupid. You know, like, look. Some people think, and okay, don't get me wrong, right? I get that there is a level of some white people where they feel that they're entitled, right? There's a level of entitlement, right?
Yeah.
On the front, right? So I get, but it, on the flip lies a level of black people that feel had done by. So, say for instance, you're white, I'm black, right? You feel entitled, right? And I feel had done by, right? So, we clashing this thing.
Yeah.
Where does it end? You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah. But is there a medicine? Is there a remedy? Like for instance, I'm gonna let's just stay on track here. Let's just stay on track. You know, obviously you were part of the Waterford against racism. Okay,
I am.
Told me you're still part of it.
Oh, of course.
So you guys you know Odi, what is that you guys do there? What are the elements that you guys use, and what are the tools that you guys use for you guys to move towards a place where we can eventually be, which I don't think it's going to be now, where we can eventually be, where maybe it's a future for your child, where we can be all equal as one. What are the tools that you guys use over there?
I think number one is one thing, right? Look, we in cahoots with, organizations like Irish Refugee Council, migrants' rights centers, and this kind of organizations. But the idea is this, right? Showing everyone and teaching everyone what their rights are, right? Because look, for me, I'll tell you this, and I'll come correct on this, right? If it comes to how people apply for asylum in this country, right? It's fucking wrong.
No, hold on. We're going off topic because if you're talking asylum, not only black people apply for asylum. So all the people are coming from the Middle East, all that kind of stuff.
It's the same thing. It's the same
regarding
thing.
Race.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Because what you have to look at, look, say for instance, right? You're French speaking, right? Hypothetically, right?
I am
Now,
French speaking.
you meet someone that's English speaking. You don't speak no English. How are you supposed to communicate? You see what I'm saying, right? But then you're filing an application, right? You're speaking to someone, right, that's English speaking, but you're French speaking.
But is there not interpreters that
Okay.
people that interpret and
I can
don't know if
can
say
squash
word or not.
that easy peasy, right? I'll give you an example. I'm Swahili speaking, right?
Yeah.
I speak Tanzanian Swahili,
Shout out to all the Tanzanians out there.
right?
Okay.
But East Africans all speak Swahili, right? A Congolese man cannot understand my Swahili. Does not speak the same Swahili as me. You know, there's a saying in
But
East
should we
Africa.
all speak a common language, which is basically English, which is just like, for...
Yeah, but
You think they
there's
should have
dialects.
people translate?
Okay, so it's almost like, okay, look at England. Look at England, right? You have Wales, you have that, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you see
Accents
they have
are different,
yeah,
yeah.
you
They
have
have accent
dialects
different,
and where they pronounce shit, yeah, is totally different. It's the same thing, but when it comes to the asylum system, they don't put that in consideration.
Of what? Having somebody who speaks English in Welsh to translate to... That doesn't make any sense.
No, it does.
No, he doesn't, fam. Listen.
Okay.
If an Irish... Hold on. Let me just get you. An Irish person, a Welsh person, an English person, an Australian person, New Zealand person, they arrive in Congo today, right? And they say, okay, we're running away from our country, blah, blah, blah. There's war. We need to seek asylum, okay? And then you want one person from New Zealand to be there to translate, another person from Australia to be there to translate, and Welsh and all that? Nah, bro, come on.
Okay. So
Even I'll be
how
like,
are
let me
you
save
gonna
budget.
understand? How are you gonna understand? Because okay.
But don't they write in the paper the
wait.
same way? They write in the paper the same. Nah, bro, I'm not buying that. And how is that? I think okay. Let's not go too far. You understand? Because we're watching. We don't want to like stay on this for too long.
No.
Let's not go too far. Let's say this. Okay, so you say you guys were in the Waterford against racism, and you guys were looking after people applying for asylum and stuff like that. I think that argument. I think you probably lose that one. Okay.
No, I don't think
that.
we do.
If you guys think it's gonna lose that one, let us know in the comments or whatever. Listen. But what I'm apart from that, I don't think that's a very strong argument unless you have very, like just a steel, rock solid proof of anything, blah blah blah. You can bring it up to the table. What I wanted to discuss here is
Yeah,
a few months back.
Cut that one out.
Yeah, a few months back, we marched in Waterford, and we got a lot of stick for that as well for marching. I remember when they said they were marching, and I think Waterford Against Racism put out a post.
Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, Black Lives Matter, and we march. And basically, the only reason we march, like in hindsight, the only reason we march because there was a trend going. We're not gonna lie to ourselves, people, because right now I'm not seeing anybody marching. They're still marching in America. Do you guys know that? They're still marching in America.
Problem.
They're still marching in America. They're still doing all this thing. But I don't see anybody else.
For me, I was against that. If you remember correctly.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
I was against that because look, it didn't make no sense. Because look, at the end of the day, we've had so many problems in our country regarding our people, right? And no one was on the streets.
No one was marching against.
You know what I mean? Then all of a sudden, right? George Floyd rests his soul upon peace, right? He gets shot down, yeah? I'm not taking nothing away from that, yeah? But all of a sudden, everyone wants to march, right? What the fuck is you marching for?
I felt like people lost their contact. People lost. I mean, I'm grateful. I'm not complaining about it.
I get that.
I'm grateful.
I get.
For me, I looked at it as if, because I spoke with Waterford local radio, and they spoke to me, and I highlighted. I feel like I came out regardless of COVID-19 or whatever. I felt like I came out because I felt like throughout that whole missed period of Black Lives Matter, of George Floyd, no matter if people were marching for trends, even if so-called people that were supporting black people that wasn't really with it, but they had to be out there just for the clicks, for the banter, for whatever reason they had, but they weren't really fully there. They couldn't really understand the movement. I felt like we could have piggybacked off that and basically be able to say, here guys, this is what you actually go through.
Yeah, but
now you can understand this.
The problem is, this was on some people's backs, that didn't have the head screwed on right. Understand that, right?
But they still did though, because
they did. But okay, show me what effect that done.
I'm not quite sure what effect. I don't have the
there
facts
was no
there,
effect.
But I feel like there was no effect. But I feel like it was one of those things like,
it was just
it was one of those things that the English
it's
places
trendy.
Yeah, it was like
trendy.
Australia done it, Germany done it, Hamburg done it, USA done it, Canada
Waterford does it.
Waterford does it. Woo! We are on the map. That's it.
Fuck that.
You understand?
I'm not doing something just because some next man is doing it.
But
see, that's my thing.
Do you feel like it was, I felt like regardless, even if it was a trendy thing, you can't deny the fact that you can't. Let me just say this. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you. I know I'm cutting you a lot. You can't deny the fact that every single black person or every single person that knew black people that know how black people felt before that, you cannot deny the fact that people was not hurt.
Look, we saw the video, right?
Bro, you can't deny.
That was tough.
Yeah,
that was tough. But then, let's stop right there, right? Let's pause, right? You, my brother, right? Look at the Congo, right? Every mineral on the planet, right? That's running every computer pan, this planet, comes from the Congo.
From your phone as well. I just wanted to say that close to the mic and let the people
I swear down here, every mineral pan this planet, pan your phone, pan your computer, pan your plasma TV, come from Congo, right? But Congo, mother capital of the world.
Now, you can go and research that if you wish, or you cannot, whatever. It's out there. What your phone, everybody has a mobile phone. What you're holding there comes from the Congo. People don't know that knowledge, but Congo is look up on it, one of the most richest country in minerals in the world, and also at the same time one of the most poorest country in the world, and it has people that behave with a mentality that are poor as well. You get me? But listen, let's stay on topic here, man. Let's stay on topic here.
Come.
And let's say, so you guys organized this, you were against it and all that. What I wanted to
look, I think the idea was supposed to be this, right? It was supposed to be that, we see what's happening in the States, right? For me, I thought it was supposed to be this, that we organize we join forces with everyone, right? But we still have our issues that are affecting Ireland as well.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying, right?
Which I think it wasn't highlighted enough because
nothing was highlighted.
I think it was all overshadowed by the George Floyd. I think
everyone was just in the streets because there was a shot that was taken. It went viral, you know. What was it? We're black, but we'll fuck you up. You remember that?
Yeah. It was like,
remember that?
We're not our ancestors. We'll fuck you up.
Yeah, we'll fuck you up. And I'm like, Jesus Christ! And I cringed when I saw that.
Yeah, but if I can come to I'm not coming to defend. I'm not defending that, but I can understand where that comes from. You understand? There's a difference. I'm not defending. I understand where that comes from. I was there, and what I saw there, it wasn't a lot of people my age. It was a lot of young people.
This is it.
Hold on. Before you write them off, it was a lot of young people.
All right.
Now you need to understand. I spoke to these young people. You need to know these people were like these kids or young adults. They were 21, 22, 23.
All right.
Not older than 25, 24, 18, 19, 17, 16.
All right.
These kids, they were pissed. Jerome, like, I don't know if you understand what it felt like for you to be 15, 17 and be a
No,
hothead.
I remember.
And be a hothead.
I hear you.
Now imagine you both them together. You show them bunch of video over and over again of killing a black person. They thinking, wait, that's me that doing this to me. And
I get where you're going.
These kids they're already born with the fact that, listen, we don't give a F about racism. We have the rights to be in this world. There's nothing you can do.
I get what you say.
They're millennials. Like, you understand? And you expect them to go in there and to do what you think they would. Nah.
So then,
it wasn't right. But
doesn't it mean
they did what they did as kids.
Doesn't that mean that we're failing as adults? Because I saw a whole bunch of grown motherfuckers there as well still, yeah?
Yeah, but like, how you stopping these kids? How you stopping it? I heard those kids speaking. They didn't just come over there and protest. These kids, when they spoke, there was a bunch, 100 other kids that responded. Right. I mean, who are you to come in the midst of that and just say, hey, listen, man, I think you guys are like bullshit, and I think what you guys are doing, you're not respecting the elders, you need to slow down. Bro,
the process,
they're going to stomp you.
The whole thing should not have happened in the first place.
Yeah.
But because at the end of the day,
but it happened.
We the grown-ups.
Yeah.
In this situation, right? And I'm not criticizing.
Do you not feel like we failed?
Oh, look, on every level, we failed. Look, we the grown-ups, right? Mm-hmm. Yes, they stood up and they should have, and the right to have stand up, the right, they had to stand up. Mm-hmm. Because, look, if I see someone do something to you, right? Mm-hmm. And I feel it's wrong what they're doing to you, you best believe I'm gonna do something about that.
Yeah.
It might be my words, but I swear, I'm gonna do that, right? But I think in that situation, on a level, we kind of handled it wrong. Because I think we should have slowed down enough. Because look, what happened in that situation, right? What we did, it took away from what was happening. We was just banged out of lockdown, right? The health workers that had been working for ages, they'd not seen their families, the social distancing, right? And that was always my point. They'd not seen their families.
Obviously, it felt like it was like a knock in the face for them.
Yeah. It was almost like, we're black, we don't give a fuck.
Well, hold on, there was just black people there. There was
I know that,
supporting too.
No, I know that. But basically, I'm gonna put it like that, right? It was almost like we just don't give a fuck.
Guys, did you feel like they rushed it? Because I don't think you guys organized it. It wasn't Waterford against racism, because you guys put out a statement saying that we're canceling this because we think that
I pulled it. I tried to pull it.
Because people were coming from like Kilkenny and other places, and I was like, wow, people are coming from far away. And then last minute, I heard, this is going. I think that was the kids.
You remember we had a chat, and I was like, look, what we could do, right? Because I was organizing something different, right? That we could go in People Park, right?
That was an
and spread,
and spread out,
and we will have drones, right? And we'll shoot those shots, aerial shots
from the top.
From the top, everyone with a candle, just social distancing,
and have somebody who can control the situation. Have like stewardess or security who can control the whole situation. You understand? Make sure
no one was listening. Peaceful. Everyone caught on to this fire. And look, I get it. Look, I get it. You get passionate sometimes, right?
You're supposed to.
If
when you see something like that, it's hard for you not to get
passionate sometimes. I've grown enough to slow down when I see shit like that.
Not me, bro. It hit me hard. I have to say.
I know it hit me hard.
It hit me hard.
But I slowed down.
It didn't just hit me hard. it hit me every single day because like the most part that you're not mentioning here when you see that kind of stuff is like that the death of that man George Floyd, God rest his soul, Breonna Taylor, and all these people that followed after that, even all these people that never mentioned it, rest in peace to all of them. But like listen, there was a certain feeling when you started noticing how people that really didn't really fuck with you, that are around your circle, that are from other races, you started feeling like, oh, do you understand? You like, I feel like that came to life. The curtains were open.
No. I can cut that shit out, yeah, really easy, right? I'll tell you like this, yeah. How many people get killed in Uganda on an average day?
Oh, hold on.
Fuck all that. Hold
on. Let's do this first. I'm gonna tell you something. People were saying, "Oh, all Americans should go to Africa." I think Africa has its own issue at the moment. You understand? We can speak of Uganda all we want, of Congo, of Angola, of whatever, Guinea, Bissau, whatever, Rwanda, how people are being decapitated and stuff like that. You know what the people from there would say? You're not here feeling the same pain that we are feeling. You're speaking, sitting on your comfy chairs, all the way in Europe, in Ireland.
Yeah, so
and
why
you're not fighting the battles here. But listen, Jerome, this is where it comes in. And I'm surprised you're actually getting on that because you have a child who is quote unquote, biracial. You understand? And then you have a situation where I think your child, when he grows up, maybe he might speak of the battles in Uganda, but he has to go back there to experience that. But most of his battles will be mostly here in Europe. You understand? And that's where that question comes, because all of us here in Europe, I intertwine with people from different races. You cannot deny that.
Oh yeah, no,
you are,
there's a twine.
I am, a bunch of people are.
There's a twine, yeah.
A bunch of people are. So you can't ignore the fact that when you see this thing happen, and you see other people move in a different way. There was a lot of people that...
I think we're going a different direction here.
I'm not, bro. There was a lot of people that came online and say, I never knew this person moved this way. Do you understand? It was a lot of things when like, somebody posted online and say, oh, Jesus, if I see one more person posting this Black Life Matters bullshit, and this is people that hang out with black people all the time.
And you don't agree?
What you mean? I don't agree. In what way? What you mean?
Look. For some weird reason, right? Look, some of these trends.
It's not a trend.
You have to.
Black Lives Matter is not. Well, hold on. I need you to correct
so Black History Month, right? Why does it have to be? Why does it have to be Black History Month?
Great. I think it's great that you touch up on that point, because I was gonna go there at the end of the, nearly at the end. But listen, I don't think we should have a Black History. Why are we celebrating black people?
We black.
Why are we celebrating?
We need to celebrate each other every single fucking motherfucking every day.
Why are black? Why is there Black History Month?
So there's a month. There's a month, where I recognize, that, my nigga PJ, black. Fuck that.
Why are we, like, seriously, like, why is there Black History Month? Why are we, like, I didn't even know there was a I only recognized this year. I was like, wait, what? There's a Black History Month in Europe, and I see people posting, oh, the black players.
Listen.
Why are we?
In my world, Black History Month, can suck a black dick. How about that? And actually cut that out.
Yeah. We have to bleep a lot of this stuff. Look at this. Jerome is a fan out here talking like this.
But seriously. No, seriously. When you think about it, look, we are black, right? Why do we have to have a month where we celebrate where we're black? But yet we're black the whole year. Yeah, we black the whole fucking year. It's like, but now we only have 1 month.
Where's the White History Month? Where's the Indian History Month? Where's the Pakistani? Where is the I don't know. Where's the Chinese history? What's going on, bro? When I heard this, I was like, oh, I thought this was an American thing.
I think what's happening, people are copying America, especially here in Ireland. people are copying America way too much.
And that's when that's what I think. That's what I think. That's what I think, that a bunch of us can be doomed in a way, because you see what's happening over there. You understand? You see what's happening over there. I mean, it was the dream. People was like, "Oh, going to America, it's America dream. If I go to America, ladies and gentlemen, it's America dream." You understand? But now you see what's happening. The way they're taking, the way the country's just going. And I looked up to that place. I'm like, I can never step foot in it. You understand? I always say that because I feel like I really, at one point I was like, why don't all black people just go back to Africa? If Africa didn't have any issues, like
my wife lived in Minnesota on the Native American reservations, right? Now, you imagine this, right? Listen to what I'm saying. Native American reservations, right? So basically, it's like this, right? The Red Indians, how a lot of people call them, that's the Native Americans, right? All their land was taken away and they put on reservations.
Yeah, that's messed up, bro.
You see what I'm saying?
That's messed up.
She lived on those for 5 years. She worked with them because she's a project developer, and she was trying to educate. Her thing is education, development. Them kind of projects. She lived out there, and she's like, you see, why she does not like America. America is so misogynistic.
Do you think I don't mean no offense to anybody who's American, but I feel like every world trouble or any surroundings that happens around the world will either come from England or there. There's always been this class or China. Okay, let's not forget the Chinese.
Look at the last. Look at the last 6 years, right? Who's brought more war to the world except for America and England and okay, so last 3 it was last 3 on the other side, right? It was the coalition army, right? And then America just likes picking war. We can go back to 1945. Vietnam.
Yeah.
That
was a pointless war.
I
grew on to learn that was a very point. Even like I think most of the soldiers after a while they were just like, yo, listen, that was some pointless stuff.
Bullies. They're a bunch of bullies. They just pick war because they think, oh yeah, we can do this here. So what? Their ideology will bring democracy to you. Where the fuck democracy means what? Is there democracy? Look, America, when you look at America, right? America has, if I'm not mistaken, right? The biggest number of homeless people. In America, if you do not have medical insurance, you die.
Yeah, that's
But apparently, land of the free.
Yeah, that's kind of funny when I hear that all the time. I have people close to me that will say, "Oh my God, my dream thing to do is to move to America," and I'm
Please. What? Say me that bullshit.
And you're black. I'm like, wait, what? What kind of stupid thing is that? Don't even say some dumb shit like that to me again. Listen,
that bullshit.
Nah, bro. Listen, anybody who comes, I remember my sister told me this shit. She was like, "Oh, I'm thinking about moving to America." I said, "What? Have you watched the TV lately?" And this was in 2020. I was like, "Have you watched the TV lately?"
I think a lot of people don't really get what America is about.
Yeah. I think they get caught on people get caught onto like the flashy things, the flag.
It's the music videos.
Yeah.
It's the music videos.
People get caught up to that, and people, get lost in translation. But listen, man, we've been here for a while, man. Let me just ask you this, okay? What do you think that we need to do for us to be able to improve upon the situation, to move forward? Because you have a kid, and I think I
Ireland.
will have one in this. And for me to bring a child into this world, I need to be able to be doing something that can just fit in like a 1% chance of this situation to get better.
Especially
in Ireland,
in Ireland,
in
right?
Ireland.
Number one, we need to do exactly what we're doing right now, having conversations, right? I'm talking about brothers meeting brothers, right? Because reality of this, yeah, it takes
Actually,
a
I'm gonna tell
village.
you off air what Mike told me about actually what we're supposed to be doing as just like dudes. But anyway, go on, yeah.
Brothers meeting brothers, because you see, look, when I get a moment away from my son and I'm chatting to you, I get different ideas and I incorporate these ideas. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
And number two, look, more and more conversations. And look, we need to stop thinking that, look, this is heaven. This is not heaven. You know? We need to stick to our communities.
What about being able to? I always thought about how can we start teaching other people from other races to be able to interact better with other people. Like for instance, imagine a world where it was mandatory. You know when we wear masks now? It was mandatory. Your kid at the age of 14 or the age of 12 or whatever, or 10, it's mandatory for them to go into a school or to one of those houses where they have the exchange students, to go into a house that has a different race, and learn about the culture for at least 1 year or 2 years. And to be a part of the school system, because it all starts with school.
Now that's
Do you think that's gonna break down, this whole debacle?
that look. Oh Lord.
That had you thinking, huh? Imagine if your child, at a certain young age, goes to learn about other cultures and stuff, and it's mandatory. Do you not think that breaks the deadlock if that's in school? That's implicated in school.
Not necessarily. You know how they say, yeah, charity begins at home. Yeah, you can teach something in school, yeah, right?
You can't really show it. Like if I
Yeah,
have,
but come,
if you
okay,
don't,
come here to me, right? Okay, you see how you're welcoming to me in your house, right? If we can do that to each other, right, all across the spectrum, right? Forget about school. School don't teach nothing.
if they implicate that, because bro, you can say all you want. Like if you have a Caucasian parents or white, whatever, quote unquote, you say,
Yeah.
You understand? If they have white kids, white on white kids, they can't really teach that fully. They might teach that 50%, but the experience counts as well.
50% is halfway there.
Or maybe 40%. You can say that.
40%
The
is
experience
60%
counts,
there.
but the experience counts.
Hell, even 10% is 90% there. Listen,
But we need to get
to
that.
slow down, yeah? We need to slow down, yeah, and figure out, yeah, that even 1% towards the right direction is towards the right direction, right? So, look, if we can get 1% towards the right direction, we're 99% there. You feel me?
Alright.
And then we keep moving. Look, I watch my child, right? He was born, right? He was handed to me. I did skin to skin. I took my shirt off. I held him, right? Little thing like this, I could hold him here, right? Now, that fool is walking around my house.
Yeah,
He's
your
tearing
kid
down my
is
house.
Big, I saw him pretending to be shy.
You see what I'm saying? Baby steps. So every little step, I think what we need to do is not rush things, right?
I'm not saying rush thing, but I say maybe in the future.
We get one foot in, right? And we seal that foot in. But you see, remember when we was driving over we were talking about integrity. So when we get that foot in, we have to make sure our integrity is solid, that we get our foot in, right? And we stay there.
All right.
You feel me?
All right.
And we keep moving, and we keep, look,
Yeah.
we're decent people. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. And with that, listen, we're gonna shut it down here and end it up. Listen, I don't know if it took long. I don't know if you guys would like to hear more from this. We need to hear some kind of response, people. Give us response, because you know, with, as you can see, 2 people sitting here. Again, fact, we can get more people to come and speak over to you know, hear different opinions and stuff like that. But anyway, dude, you want to give out your social for people to find you? And
yeah. So shout out to JK.
Yes. Long time no see, JK. We have to bring it over here, man.
Yeah, shout out to JK. Shout out to Kim. Shout out to Chris Harry. Now, if you're looking for me, look for Jerome Kamara at jk.com. And yo, let's vibe.
Yeah, okay, so he gave out his email. Anyway, for me, you can find us at Talk2 Podcast on YouTube, Talk2 Podcast on Instagram, Talk2 Podcast on Facebook. Do hit that follow, the like button on YouTube. Do subscribe on YouTube page. I might come up with some content, some video. Just give me time, people. I'm just getting there. Equipment, money costs, and stuff like that. We are getting there. You understand? Hold on. Let me finish up. I didn't interrupt you when you give now your JK stuff.
I'm sorry.
Listen, and me, myself, yours truly, the boy on Instagram. And that's pretty much it. And listen, thank you very much for you guys for sitting here for 40 plus minutes and listening to us. And I'll see you guys the next time.
Fucking hell. Did we do 45 minutes?